Leveraging time of check and time of use, TOC/TOU, race conditions. Summary. This attack targets a race condition occurring between the time of check, state, for a resource and the time of use of a resource. The typical example is the file access. The attacker can leverage a file access race condition by running the race, meaning that he would modify the resource between the first time the target program accesses the file and the time the target program uses the file. During that period of time, the attacker could do something such as replace the file and cause an escalation of privilege. Attack execution flow. Explore. The attacker explores to gauge what level of access he has. Experiment. The attacker confirms access to a resource on the target host. The attacker confirms ability to modify the targeted resource. Exploit. The attacker decides to leverage the race condition by running the race, meaning that he would modify the resource between the first time the target program accesses the file and the time the target program uses the file. During that period of time, the attacker can replace the resource and cause an escalation of privilege. Attack prerequisites. A resource is accessed/modified concurrently by multiple processes. The attacker is able to modify resource. A race condition exists while accessing a resource. Examples instances. Description. The NetDirect client for Linux before 6.0.5 in Nortel application switch 2424, VPN 3050 and 3070, and SSL VPN module 1000 extracts and executes files with insecure permissions, which allows local users to exploit a race condition to replace a world-writable file in /tmp/netclient and cause another user to execute arbitrary code when attempting to execute this client, as demonstrated by replacing /tmp/netclient/client. Probing techniques. Vulnerability testing tool can be used to probe for race condition. The attacker may also look for temporary file creation. The attacker may try to replace them and take advantage of a race condition. Solutions and mitigations. Use safe libraries to access resources such as files. Be aware that improper use of access function calls such as chown, tempfile, gmod, etc. can cause a race condition. Use synchronization to control the flow of execution. Use static analysis tools to find race conditions. Pay attention to concurrency problems related to the access of resources.